Hi, this is Abe from Awards Radar. I'm thrilled to be here today speaking with Jean Smart, Hannah Einbinder, and Caitlin Olson about their great new comedy, Hacks. How are you all doing today?
Swell.
Great. How are you?
Great. It's really nice to be here with you. What attracted you to this show and to these roles?
Everything an actor wants. Good writing, amazing cast, just a chance to do a part I hadn't done before, speaking personally. It ticked off all the boxes.
She stole my answer for the record. I should have gone first. Great cast, amazing writing, and I hadn't done a character like this before. And I was like, okay. And then I didn't know that Jean was going to come and steal all my answers during interviews. That was a long time ago, though.
I'm gonna go ahead and go where I know best, which is home base, which is just kind of hide behind Jean and Caitlin, agree with them blindly, and sort of just let them carry the. Yeah, I will sort of defer to the ladies on that. Same.
Well, this is helpful because I wanted to ask about what your real life relationships are like. I was hoping that Jean and Hannah, your relationship as real life is a little bit better than what we see between Deb and Ava on the show. I'm curious about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Extremely fond of her.
For matching.
Text each other's silliness all the time, and I miss her.
I love you. I miss you. I'm in New York. When I'm back, we're gonna do tea.
So how do you keep the tension so high on set to make it seem like you really just don't get along?
We pretend.
Just
The scripts are so good. You just follow the roadmap, and it's kind of there. But we do laugh a lot between takes. We're naughty.
Yeah.
And Caitlin, you portray someone who I think can probably best relate to what Ava is going through in terms of being constantly put down by, your mother on this show. What is your dynamic like with Jean on set?
I just, it's hard to come into someone else's show and be a guest star. I didn't know anybody. I'm walking in. She could have been a diva. She could have been awful. She could have made power plays. You know what I mean? No, really, I came in and everyone was so welcoming and warm, and I've always been a huge fan of Jean, so I was so excited to meet her anyway, and just to be able to work with her. And I too have a theater background, so for me, it's so important to if I'm in a scene with someone, I really need to be like acting with them. I'm a listener, so to be able to feed off someone so incredibly talented and emotional and funny and smart. It was a dream. It was a dream job.
Jean, any thoughts?
Me? No, I felt the same way. I mean, you want to be with someone, you want to be acting with someone who's totally immersed in the moment and totally immersed in making those moments good. And it's, you don't want to be playing tennis with a wet sheet, You don't get much back.
Wasn't a wet sheet? Thank you, Jean.
Yeah, it's just an image somebody painted to me once. We're talking about an actress like playing tennis against a wet sheet. It just doesn't. I don't know. But no, to me, I cannot bear there being any discomfort, on a set or any kind of. Yeah, my husband worked on a show where he and the other lead worked sometimes 80-hour weeks, and they got to the point where they only spoke when they had dialogue. It was a nightmare. I couldn't do that for a day. I would not survive that. And so it's very important to me that everybody around me is just a nice person and who's there and they're happy to be there and happy to be doing their job. And I've been really, really lucky. I've never worked on kind of a nightmare set where somebody just constantly discord. I would hate that. I would be a wreck going to work every morning.
Well, it's nice to hear that. I think you play someone who probably would be that person. Uh,
Loves keeping people off balance. She knows that she intimidates people and she likes it. Yeah.
right. And I think you do an incredible job of portraying somebody who is capable of great cruelty, but also does see how she's treating people. Are there any celebrities or anyone who you sort of use as a basis for this character?
No, I mean, I've heard stories about people. I mean, the first time I worked with an actress who, she was very nice to me, but she actually was upset about something in the scene, and she went and locked herself in her trailer and demanded the director come and talk to her. And I was just so, I was like, oh my God, this. I thought that was a joke. I didn't know people did that. I thought it was hilarious. I thought that was just a joke. That I didn't think people really did that. I mean, why would you want to make yourself a cliche?
Honestly, I have to say, I think I too have been very fortunate. I refuse to work on sets where people aren't kind, and like, let's all show up and be lovely and kind and do our jobs and have a great day and enjoy our day and go home to our families. It is shocking how many times I am thanked for being a nice person on set. I think that it happens more often than we think, that people are just nightmares.
Yeah, no, I know it does. And I don't understand that because you want to say to people, you know, if Meryl Streep can be nice to everybody on the set, I think.
Time's up. Time's up, y'all. Time is up on that. Not on our set.
So what do you think about the state of comedy right now, and especially women in comedy?
I think we've got a long way to go, but I will say that thankfully, because of the work that the work that female comedians of past generations have done, and the abuse that they have endured and persevered despite of, I feel as a young comic that I have full agency of my voice, and I am secure on stage as much as any comedian is, which is not a lot. Sort of hollow, sad stuff. But it's good. I mean, being a comedian is kind of hell, but I love it. I'm so lucky to not even be like on stage, like aware of like, because I'm a woman, I just do the gig, I feel.
Yeah, there's so many amazing female comedians and comedic actors right now that I don't know, hopefully it's not even going to be a conversation soon.
Right.
Yeah. And hopefully our show will add to that. We have so many incredibly funny women on the show. I mean, Rose and Meg and Poppy, priceless.
Flawless performers, dazzling.
I agree. So on another note, what is the worst reaction you've ever gotten to a joke that you told?
It's gotta be Hannah. I don't tell jokes.
Silence. It would be silence.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be silence. It would be boo.
Does that happen?
Oh yeah, baby. Yes. On the road.
You're a stronger person than me. I have zero desire to do stand-up comedy. I'm not going to be myself in front of you. Just let me be a character in front of you.
I don't know if it's strength. I think it's more desperation.
Okay.
Okay. It's very mommy love me, so
Do I?
No, making people laugh is a great feeling.
yes. Ecstasy.
Whoopee.
Yes.
I find a nice word for it.
What would you say is the number one reason for audiences to watch this show?
It'll make you so excited to see another episode. I truly mean that. I just don't watch that many shows where I'm like, I watch a lot of shows where I'm thinking, oh, this is great. And then I'm on to another show. This show is great, and you want to watch another episode. You want to see what's going on. You're invested in the characters. It's funny, but it also gives you feelings. Everyone's talented. These two are so good. I I watched the first few episodes and I was just so proud of them and so proud to be a part of their show. They're so, so good. I truly mean that. And it's I'm tough to please, I have to say. I was very impressed.
Immediately texted both of us right after she saw the first two.
So sweet. It was so sweet. It was so, so sweet. I mean, likewise.
You know.
Likewise. It's got a lot of heart, not to sound like a football coach, but it's got a lot of heart. Great team. And you just go, what will the gang get up to this week? I mean, you just go, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? So it's, I'm a little close to the case, but I love it.
Lots of hijinks.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
hurts here and there.
Oh,
Hurts getting the audience, you know.
nice cars, gorgeous women.
Fabulous card. And a little nookie, yeah.
What more could you ask for?
Well, I think it's a really great show, and I'm also happy that 2 episodes are being released each week, so that there's, instead of just all at once, there's a chance to sort of really look forward to what's going to be coming next after, you know, a bit of an extended sort of sample at a time. Everyone should make sure to watch the first 2 episodes of Hacks on HBO Max on May 13th, with 2 new episodes every Thursday after that. Thank you all so much for talking to me today, and best of luck in the future.
Thank you so much, Abe.